Hey, what is up, guys? It's ConvrsFive here. So, if you guys are really into Godzilla and the King Kong franchises, then I know you guys are ready for this movie. So, this is the fourth movie of the MonsterVerse, I guess you could say. I know some people are calling it that. But yeah, so it started off with three movies. It started off with Godzilla, Kong, Skull Island, and then the third movie was Godzilla, King of the Monsters, I believe. If I'm being honest, I only remember watching a little bit of Godzilla, but I haven't seen the other ones, and I don't even think I finished watching Godzilla. But if you guys are definitely fans of these two movies, I know for sure that you guys must be hyped up for this. For any casual moviegoer like me, mm, I know you guys are mainly wanting to see Kong versus Godzilla. And believe me, in this movie, you're gonna see enough fight scenes between them. Couple rounds. For the non-spoiler part, this is all I'm gonna say because I have no other way to say this. Kong and Godzilla, of course, fight. Some of the humans are part of the story. In the movie, though, of course, the humans are not really the main characters. I mean, they're more like supporting characters. The main focus is, of course, what the title is, Godzilla versus Kong. I think the characters are mainly there because you can't just make the movie all about the fight scenes. You know, you gotta have some character development and stuff like that. But yeah, this is basically as much as I could say for the non-spoiler part. I'm sorry, guys. I have no other way to say it. But anyways, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to click off this video. You guys do not want spoilers. Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, that's probably more than 5 seconds. Okay, guys, so let's get down to the spoiler talk. Okay, so the movie starts off with Kong in this simulated, I guess it would be Skull Island, I think. He wakes up, I think he knows that it's simulated because he picks up this huge thing and throws it, and then in the simulation area, in one of the gaps, he makes a little gap and punctures something, and then you could see that it's all like robotic. It's all like simulated. So in the movie, you see that there is this little girl that has this doll of Kong. In the movie, you could see that Kong and this little girl have this communication, and you find out later in the movie that they talk to each other through sign language, which is pretty cool. There is this scientist called Bernie Hayes. He knows stuff like top secret stuff about the two projects, I think. In the movie, you find out that this man called Dr. Lathan Lind wants to study Kong, and he wants to use him to, I think, study him or release him to Godzilla. So somehow he's able to convince the woman taking care of that little girl of Kong's friend, I guess, to take it over to Godzilla. As they're heading over by ship, off in the distance, you see Godzilla coming out of nowhere and, like, I guess in a way, calling out Kong. They have their own screams, but that's basically what it kind of is in a way. And you see Godzilla destroying all the ships, and then Kong is chained, but Dr. Nathan Lin doesn't want to release him. Godzilla out of nowhere surprise uppercuts Kong from the ocean, and while Kong is still chained, he took that to the face. And it's only until the last minute that when the ship flips over and they're all underwater, Dr. Nathan Lin decides to release him. So he releases him, and then right at that moment when Kong is about to get attacked by Godzilla, he's released, and then they end up fighting and coming out of the ocean, and it's pretty cool. Because Godzilla is in the water, round one basically goes to Godzilla because that's basically his turf. So he was pretty much whooping Kong's butt. As far as the villain goes, Godzilla and Kong are more neutral. You could either root for either or. But for the story wise, I guess the villain would be this scientist, evil scientist, of course. You find out later in the movie that he is using the previous monster that Godzilla killed from Godzilla King of the Monsters, I think. He uses it to build this robotic Godzilla. I believe his name is Mega Godzilla, I think. Yeah, I think his name is Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla. I have no idea. I forgot the name. But yeah, so they're using some of the powers from his body or dead body, conscious, and throughout the movie, as Kong and Godzilla are fighting, that's what they're doing on the side. They're building up this robotic version of Godzilla, and they're using that dead body, that dead monster. So after the first battle, Dr. Nathan Lind and Rebecca Hall's character take Kong deep into the planet where his roots are basically at. And you see there that there is this axe, this tomahawk that I think belonged to his ancestors back in the past. I'm not too sure, guys. Sorry, but uh, he ends up using that axe to fight Godzilla later in the movie. So as they're traveling down into the inner planet, they see all these like old monsters, these titans, like dinosaur type flying creatures, and it's really cool. Uh, they almost get attacked by them, and then Kong literally defends uh, the two people. As Kong is in the middle of like sitting down on his throne, I guess, as a King Kong, um, Godzilla senses the axe, the glowing axe, tomahawk, and Godzilla feels it. He gets mad. He like blows his blast straight down to the floor. Somehow he's in Hong Kong, but his blast is going deep down straight into the planet, and then he makes a hole leading into Kong where he's at. Kong seizes, and then they both look through each peek hole, and then they both like scream at each other like battle cries. So then Kong reaches up there, and then Godzilla's waiting for him at the top in Hong Kong. So the group of people are still in the planet. They're stuck with the evil scientist's daughter, and she grabs a piece of the sample and sends it to the scientist, the evil scientist. And that is when he downloads that like power structure and then puts it into the Mega Godzilla. That powers him up, and then all of a sudden the conscience comes into Mega Godzilla. This man called Ren Serizawa, he is gonna be the one controlling that robotic Godzilla. But after the consciousness of that three-headed monster takes over it, it basically kills the evil scientist and it kills Ren. Of course, eventually the evil scientist's daughter also dies in it. So, as far as those side villains, they end up dying. At the last minute, the group of people, main characters, they escape out of the inner core, heading straight up to the planet to go back to the top. Uh, Kong sees Godzilla, and then he just runs up and then holds up the axe, and he's about to smash him into the thing. And it's crazy the way that they fight. He uses all his like gorilla type of moves to climb, to dodge Godzilla's blasts. And spoiler, or even a more spoiler alert, when they fight Godzilla, he whoops Kong. He breaks his arm, he scratches his chest, he stomps on him and basically screams at his face, basically telling him like, I'm the new king now, I ruined you. I am above you, I won this battle. And then he walks off, leaving Kong broken and his heart beating slowly, slowly dying. The main characters come up to the surface of the earth and they see that Kong is broken, he's destroyed. As Godzilla is walking away, Mega Godzilla comes out of nowhere and he sees Godzilla and Godzilla sees him. Godzilla sees him, he's like, yo, I'm gonna whoop you. So then they run up to each other, but Mega Godzilla just dominates Godzilla in every possible way. And the main characters, they see Kong is like beaten. The little girl is like sad. She's like, can you please help him? So they find out that Kong's heart is slowly like the little girl feels the floor. That's something that in the movie that she does. She ends up feeling like sensing because I guess she can't hear. She's deaf and she just knows sign language. And so she feels the ground and she feels that Kong's heart is slowly like dying. He's slowly dying. His heart is slowly giving out. So they end up using that machine that they traveled through to go down to the planet where Kong's like ancestors' roots were, and they use that machine to put on top of his chest, and they basically blast him with energy, like electricity, and that restarts his heart. And then he gets up. He sees that Kong is fighting, and the little girl tells him, "Hey, you guys are not enemies. Come on, like help him, so you guys can whoop him, beat him." And then Kong, like, he's like, okay. And then he fixes his broken arm that Godzilla like broke, and he grabs his axe, and then he just runs up and helps Godzilla right when Mega Godzilla is about to destroy Godzilla. Each one is like about to get hurt or really severely damaged by Mega Godzilla. Each one takes advantage of Mega Godzilla's like blind side, and then ultimately Kong is the one that beats Mega Godzilla. But they did it together. But Kong is the one that got the finishing blow. After they fight, they basically tell each other, hey, like, respect, like, it's cool, like, what happened happened. Godzilla goes to his side, back to the ocean, and then Kong is with the humans and mankind. And yeah, that's basically how the movie ends. So if you guys are really like into this franchise, I highly recommend you guys check out this movie, Kong vs. Godzilla. But if you guys are a casual moviegoer like me, I'm pretty sure you guys are more hyped up about them fighting instead of the main characters that developed over the course of the three movies. So ultimately, I would give this movie a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. Um, yeah, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Fight scenes were pretty cool. And if you really have a group of friends that you're watching it with, you guys are really gonna like have sides, and then when one wins, you're gonna be like, "Hey, I told you," or you're gonna be like, "Oh, surprise!" But yeah, guys. So my review and my rating for this movie is a 7 out of 10. So yeah, guys, are you gonna check this movie out? Are you guys gonna see it on HBO Max or in theaters? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see more reviews, please let me know. Or if you guys have anything you guys want me to review or react to, please let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, guys. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.